What's up guys, it's MTG Matt for you, back with another video for Adventures in the Fallen Golden Realms Standard 2022. Today we're going into the ladder with a second version of a Simic Ramp deck I made. So I have already made a Simic Ramp deck earlier in this expansion, which was very different from this version right here. The other version had a very different set of cards in it and different kinds of win conditions. And now that the meta has evolved and we have more information on our hands, what is working in Standard 2022, what is not working, I wanted to bring you an updated version of Simic Ramp because I mainly felt in the mood for playing Coma. I just wanted to play some Coma, and in the last version that I had for Simic Ramp, Coma wasn't in there. So I built one with this in here, and with some, little new ideas sprinkled here and there with the information we have from the current standard, or from Standard 2022. So what is different in this version? Our win condition here is 2 copies of Coma, together with 4 copies of Aaron's Epiphany, which are our big splashy spells that win us the game. And then we still have 4 copies of Cyclone Summoner, which can, in a way, wipe the board, right? Leave a big 7/7 behind, and just deal with a lot of stuff. So this here is different from the first version I had. If you want to check it out, go through my videos and you'll find it quite easily. And but yeah, this version now has Aaron's Epiphany and Coma in it. What else is different? Well, in the old version, I used to have a Hall of Storm Giants because I just wanted to check those new manlands out, and AFR 2022 Standard is very manland heavy. And after this format now has been around for a while, I would say that Hall of Storm Giants is vastly overrated. I don't think this card is a bad card. That's not my point here. My point being is that the decks that play Hall of Storm Giants right now is stuff like Simic Ramp or control decks like Dimir Control. And I think for those kind of decks, the fact is that Crawling Barrens is straight up a better card. I know Crawling Barrens doesn't have the Ward 3 clause, which makes Hall of Storm Giants attractive in the first place. But I do think that Crawling Barrens in its entirety is just better, because usually as a control deck you want to hold a mana open for counter spells, right? Which means that if you're playing a lower activation cost to get your manland going, as you do for Crawling Barrens, because Crawling Barrens only requires 4 mana, while Hall of Storm Giants requires 6 mana. If you pay fewer mana or less mana, there's a higher probability that you actually have mana left for your counter spells, right? So I do think that a lower activation cost for Crawling Barrens already makes Crawling Barrens better. And then it has this additional upside that over the course of the game, this can become significantly bigger than a Hall of the Storm Giants. So my little piece of advice here for my learnings from Standard 2022 is that in decks that use Hall of Storm Giants, I would probably advise, changing Hall of Storm Giants for Crawling Barrens. A point that you can make for Hall of Storm Giants is that it gives you blue mana, and Crawling Barrens already gives you colorless mana. I do see that, but all in all, I would say that Hall of Storm Giants is vastly overrated, and I would rather recommend running Crawling Barrens instead. So that's a small change that we have here. And apart from that, the lower mana curve is also a little bit different. In this version, we still have 4 Quanix Cultivator, which is just a nice creature for ramping. I do run 4 copies of Eureka Moment. It just gives us card draw and ramps us even more. And what's very new with this version is I run 4 copies of Null Professor, because I was looking for a way to learn in this deck. And Null Professor, I think now that all the better alternatives are gone after rotation, is a very powerful 4-drop. It's a 4 mana 5/4 with Trample that learns when it enters the battlefield. And first off, this gives us some mid-range board presence, right? 4 mana 5/4 is very nice on the board. Also, we have turns where you can play this on turn 3. If you get a Neverwinter Dryad on turn 1 and sack it on turn 2, we have 4 mana on turn 3. So we can play it on turn 3, which makes this very powerful. And Standard 2022 is a meta where there's a lot of small creatures running around. Like, think Low Spiders, Eye Twitch, Shambling Ghast, the 3-mana dwarf, right, that can sack creatures. There are a lot of small annoying creatures like pests, which means that having Trample is extremely valuable in this format. So now Professor just gives us a nice, like, mid-range board presence and lets us learn. And then also we got 3 copies of Field Trip, also a way to learn and ramps us even more. And this is also something I didn't have in the last version. And then the rest here is very straightforward. 4 copies of Saw It Coming. We want to be able to control the board a bit with our Coma out or Cyclone Summoner out. 2 copies of Negate to deal with an interaction with our Coma. But also, Standard 2022 is quite Planeswalker heavy, so Negate is nice. And then in the 1-drop, 3 copies of Neverwinter Dryad. The land base is quite straightforward. We have 7 islands, 5 forests, the dual lands, 2 Chronix Empress, another dual land that lets us scry, 4 Snarls, really nice in multicolor decks, I like in 2-color decks, and then 4 copies of Crawling Barrens. And that's the deck. I've been climbing quite easily with this deck now in Platinum. After this season rotated, right, I'm back in Platinum from Mythic. And yeah, had quite some fun with this deck. Small side note, I gotta say I've already got quite some standard fatigue. I'm really looking forward to Innistrad right now. I'm almost like in a waiting room, but I'm still trying to experiment a bit, innovate a bit. And I will still try to deliver you some decks that use some cards that have been overlooked so far. So hope you guys enjoy this video, hope you guys enjoy the upcoming videos, and I see you guys soon. Alright, let's play some Ramp. Terrible starting hand. This. It's also not great, but it's still better than the first one, I guess. I'm going first. Yeah, going first. Yeah, Dryad is nice. It can serve as our free drop here. Pay 1 to play it, and then 2 more to sack it for a forest. Now we're already in a better and more decent position. Okay, let's grab our forest here. Now, I think I actually just want to play a Null Professor. And just grab a Mascot Exhibition. In which we can soon ramp into. I gotta say I've been pretty impressed by these Vine-Glimmer Snarls in 2-color decks. I think in 2-color decks you can justify playing these, and then they're just decent dual lands, of which we just don't really have any right now in Standard. Alright, now we're at 7 mana, so we can play our Mascot Exhibition. We have access to Crawling Barrens, Eureka Moment for some card draw. But now I'd actually like a Cyclone Summoner. I feel like I actually want to play Eureka Moment and try to find an answer here. There's a Summoner. Okay, this is nice. Next turn, gonna take a huge hit actually. Because he can just kill a Cultivator with his Angel. But hopefully we still live. This is... How much the damage is? 10 damage. So we should still live, and then we can still use our mana to pump up Crawling Barrens. Wait, what? He lets us block? Oh. That's a mistake from his side. Okay, here comes Kaya.
When you can walk through walls, anything looks easy. Ghosting feels weird, I know.
Oh, saw it coming is the perfect draw here, because now we can bounce anything, we can actually counter the Kaya. Oh, that is just perfect. That's excellent. This is just perfect. And I assume he wants to grade off the Summoner. I'm actually gonna counter this. Can still play Illuminator Spire, but this puts a lot of pressure on him. And the only leeway we really have here is pressuring him. So we'll attack here. Play the Exhibition. End the turn. It's probably gonna play the Kaya and exile the Summoner. But now we get access to Crawling Barrens. Yeah.
This should be a nice break from Ravnica. That was an easy job.
Nice thing is we can actually kill Kaya with the Inkling. Very nice. Just saw it coming. Very nice. I'm going to attack here. Okay, you go Kaya, you go Face. And I think that's it. Yeah.
Well, I guess I got in over my head.
I'm not for taking the Sword Column because we have more than enough mana, and this way he doesn't know about it. Yeah, I think I should counter this. Just for the fact that it's a flyer. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Coma is nice, it gives us an ever-growing board presence, and he needs to deal with it, right? Let's go. Now we can't use Vanishing Verse because Coma is multicolored. And if he has another Kaya or something, he again spends most of his turn just answering this one Coma. Sellers Glyph Weaver, okay. Oh, what a win, man. What a comeback. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. I don't know. This is bad. This is bad. At least we got our 4 mana for Yuka moment. Okay, at least we were able to use our mana, which is nice. Okay, so we can Eureka moment now, then go Epiphany, Coma, something like that. Is he not playing anything? Okay, Professor Onyx.
Welcome to Witherbloom College, class.
Onyx is a problem because she can kill Coma, but if we go double Epiphany, we can bring her loyalty
There's gotta be something useful.
low enough so that she actually can't use this against us. Oh no, wait, we can just kill her, right? Even better. Even better. You go face.
Whatever. I have more important.
Now we play Coma. Coma, Kosmos Serpent. I mean, there's an argument to be made that we could wait one turn playing Coma, instead go Field Trip, get a Mascot Exhibition, and put one more land onto the board, because then we have 9 mana to play Coma together with a Negate open. Exactly for these scenarios. So, Yeah. There's certainly a world in which this was actually the better play. Let's just attack. I don't care about the land, I just wanna get his board presence off the field. Okay. So now we have a negate open. And can crack the Dryad if we want to, but we probably won't. I'd rather have another 1-1 on the board to keep pressuring him. Yeah. Don't need more mana. Oh! Beautiful. Okay, GG. Ah, this top deck negate, let's go. So even if he has another Blunder Snow, we negate again and then we just win. I don't really see what he can do here to survive. Sure. No. GG. Clean win. Okay, this looks like a great start. Thunderous Orator, huh. Okay, we're looking at a turn 3 null Professor. I mean, he might exile the Professor. The best exile is always Cyclone Summoner because then it just becomes a 9 mana 7/7 with no enter the battlefield effect. Okay, he did take it, okay. Oh, we can't block this anyway. Yeah, I like this Professor here. Probably should have played the Dryad last turn. Just to negate some damage, but these have all flying anyway. So there's no really getting around that. Wait, are we dead? 5, 7, we're not quite dead yet. I might be able to put out a Signal Summoner unless... Oh. No way, we can't counter that. We can counter that, and... We have 2 more mana to get another land in play. So I might be able to bounce everything here with Summoner. One life. I'm attacking here. He knows the summoner is coming. But some free damage. Oh! Oh, this except for giants, wizards, and lands. Oh, we're dead. Oh! Oh! Okay, I'm definitely leaving this in the video. This is some good lesson right here. Damn. GG. Okay. Lesson learned. Hey there, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content and want to see more fresh decks and standard meta decks, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it, and I see you guys soon.